Hello everyone and welcome to the FPL Cougar Show. I'm Chris.
I'm Kieran.
And today we are having a look at our best or the best captaincy picks for double game week 24. Kieran, let's jump straight into it and talk about our first picks. I mean, it's going to be no surprise really that these two are featuring in Sky Blue, Sterling and Gundo. Do you want to talk me through why Gundo could be such a good pick this game week?
So his form is obviously crazy at the moment. So 25.7%, which has probably gone up from the last time I made the notes on this. But yeah, his stats, his ownership's going up big time. 6 million owned as well, or 6 million price. He's had 8, 10, 14, 3, 8, and 13. And then he had a 3, 11, and a 10 before that, which is kind of crazy. So imagine if he didn't score or sky the penalty before that, which is huge. So he would have massively hauled. He's the top scoring midfielder for the last 4 weeks with 38 points, which is obviously big. XG of 2.16 and XA of 1.29, so he's looking good on both sides of the assist and the goal threat. 6 shots, which obviously isn't massive, but you know his chances, he's been very clinical, so it doesn't really matter if he's putting them away. 4 big chances, 9 key passes, 2 big chances created as well, 4 goals, 1 assist over 4 weeks. Yeah, you can't ask for much more at 6 million at that price, and obviously his ownership, he's starting to hurt if you don't own him like you and me at this point. So I think it's really hard to look past him with that sort of form, which is like good De Bruyne, Bruno, that sort of form, Vardy form when he was doing well.
Nice.
So I'm tempted to sell a defender for him, but yeah, honestly, he seems like probably one of the best captain options. Possibly Rodri is injured and he might go back to a 6, but I personally don't really see that happening. So you just got to go form on this one, and if you own him, captain him in a double. It seems great.
Yeah, I like it. Sterling as well, so another Man City midfielder, so 12% ownership for Sterling, so he's still quite a differential really, half of Gundo's ownership. So in the last 5 games he's started 8, 3, 11, 8 and 8, so yeah, pretty good returns for him. 1 blank, so if he gets given 2 games in this double, there could be some big points on the cards for him. Obviously it just remains to be seen if he can outscore Gundo across these 2 games. I think having penalties is what swings it for Gundo, but 4 big chances in the last 4 games. Yeah, that's true, yeah. 4 big chances in the last 4 game weeks for Sterling is the joint most, and he's also managed 8 shots in the box in that time. XG of 2.24 in the last 4 games puts him third behind just Watkins and Salah. So yeah, I think Sterling looks like a good option as well this game week. Who have you got for your captaincy differential almost this game week? Because I think most people are going to be highlighting City or picking City players.
Yeah, so he's all the rave all over Twitter at the moment. So Nick Pope, 5.5 million. Everyone hated him last season because he's constant returns. 14% owned, probably going up by the time the game week actually rolls around. Second highest scoring goalkeeper, with 102 points, with only 7 clean sheets. So that's a lot of saves, bonus in there and stuff like that. So when they've kept a clean sheet, he will basically always get saves and bonus. There's only one time this season where he hasn't got bonus with a clean sheet. So 6 out of 7 he's got bonus. Crystal Palace and Fulham in the double game week, who are obviously both woeful in front of goal right now. So could be a 20 plus pointer for Pope, which is obviously I don't even own him in my team, and if people are going to captain him, then it's just going to make me mad. It's going to flashbacks to last year, and I'm going to be crying. 21.4 expected points as well leads the way for all of the defence in the last 4 weeks. Is their XGC of 7.73 with 7 conceded. It's just 18th overall, which obviously isn't encouraging for the defensive stats and clean sheets, but you got to expect with these 2 teams that they're against, there's 1 clean sheet at least. So Crystal Palace with an XG of 3.22 with 5 goals, and they've only had 31 shots, which is 19th overall of all teams. So yeah, they're not going to be peppering Pope, which is, I guess, bad for his bonus potential with maybe possibly not that many saves. But Fulham, their XG of 4.51, who've only scored 2 goals over the last 4 weeks with 50 shots, which is actually mid-table. So that could be better for his saves and his bonus. So, I'm just hoping possibly just 1 clean sheet because I own Luton. I'm hoping he doesn't score massively, let's just say that. But I think he is a good captain option if you really want to go there. But it does remind you of Dunk/Duffield captaincy.
There's a lot of faith in him this week. Yeah, a lot of faith in him, but I don't know. I'd be really surprised if he managed like a 15 to 20 point haul this game week. Could happen.
I'm not going to be surprised because it could easily happen, but I hope it doesn't.
All right, so you chose Nick Pope. I'm choosing someone, Calvert-Lewin. I mean, there is a lot of talk that he might not play in both the games, which does dent his appeal somewhat. But if he miraculously does, he's had 3 returns in his last 2 game weeks. Also 3 returns in the last 4, so he could be coming back into a little bit of form. So he played well in the FA Cup against Spurs last night. 1 goal, 2 assists. XG of 2.15 in the last 4 is the 6th best in the league, and 3 big chances for him in that time is the 2nd best total. And recently he's been averaging, or in the last 4 I should say, averaging 6.25 points per appearance. So if he keeps that up during the double, he could be a great alternative shout. Obviously a lot of this relies on him appearing in both, but I do think he could be a good option. He scored 2 against Fulham earlier in the season, so you do think if he's back in time for that one, that would give him, and he replicates that return, you could find him putting up a good return this game week.
Yep, I hope he's fit. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I hope he's fit too. Right, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see how we get on our Game Week 25 preview show next week. Good luck with all your captain picks.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye-bye.